Title: I came back from a 9-month Black Ops mission to find my daughter drawing a black car outside our house. That's Mommy's friend, Theo. He fixes your computer every Tuesday. I checked the security logs. Half were deleted. Start. I'm crouched in the dark garage, breathing through my teeth, when the recorder vibrates once in my palm. That's the sound of truth arriving late. My daughter's chalk drawing is still burned into my retinas. Stick figures, a house, a black sedan with tinted windows parked too close. She shaded it carefully, like it mattered. That's Mommy's friend, Theo. 9 months in places that don't exist. I survived drone strikes, hunger, and the quiet math of killing. I came home thinking the danger was behind me. I was wrong. The recorder clicks again. A voice bleeds through. Low, familiar, careful. My wife's. I don't move. I don't blink. I listen. I met my wife in a world that believed in schedules and glass walls. She liked order. I liked control. We fit. Love grew quietly, the way strong things do. Not fireworks, foundations. When I left, she cried once, only once, at the airport. She said she'd keep the house exactly the same locks, same routines, same Tuesdays, every Tuesday. I missed birthdays, I missed first words, I missed scraped knees and loose teeth, but I came back breathing. That was the deal. I believed in deals. The house smelled the same when I returned. Lemon cleaner, cedar, safety. It took my daughter's drawing to show me the lie. The first thing I did was check the security system, muscle memory. Doors, windows, cameras. Half the logs were gone. Not corrupted, deleted, cleanly. My wife said the system had been glitchy. She said tech guys come and go. She said Theo helps her with the computer, every Tuesday. Theo. I smiled. I kissed her cheek. I unpacked slowly. Then I rebuilt the system from a hidden backup I installed years ago, the kind you forget about until you need it. The footage didn't show faces. Theo was careful, but it showed patterns. The car, always the same one, same angle, same duration, 2 hours, 40 minutes, Tuesdays. The garage camera was disabled during those windows. I stopped sleeping. Pain is useless. Planning isn't. I didn't confront her. That would have been loud, sloppy. Instead, I watched. I followed the car once, learned its routes, its habits, where it felt safe. Theo wasn't his real name. He worked private security, freelance, the kind of man who thought he was invisible because he understood systems. Men like that forget about men like me. I installed a wiretap in the garage, clean, passive, legal gray, but I wasn't here to be clean. Next Tuesday, I waited. The garage smelled like oil and old paint. My pulse stayed low, controlled, the way it does before something breaks. The recorder vibrated. Can't keep doing this, my wife said. Theo laughed softly. You've been doing it for 9 months. Silence. Then, he's different now. He watches everything. He always did. That's when my spine locked up. Not because of the affair, because of the timeline. 9 months, the same 9 months I was gone. They weren't just sleeping together. They were planning. I listened as they talked about contingency, about access codes, about how easy it was to reroute funds when someone wasn't around to notice. About my daughter. She likes me, Theo said. That helps. Something in me went quiet, dead calm, the kind that only comes before irreversible decisions. I stopped for recording. I already knew what I was going to do. I spent the next 3 weeks building. I gathered evidence, not just of the affair, of the money siphoned, the shell accounts, the security contracts Theo used as cover. I documented every deletion, every reroute, every lie. I set up a trust for my daughter, ironclad, unreachable. I spoke to a lawyer who didn't ask questions and owed me a favor. I installed one final camera, in the garage, hidden in plain sight. Then I waited for Tuesday. They didn't see me when they pulled in. The black car hummed, familiar, confident. I stood in the shadow, watching them step out like this was normal, like this was theirs. My wife froze when she saw me. Theo reached for something that wasn't there. I didn't raise my voice. I just played the recording. Her knees buckled first. Theo tried to talk, Men like him always do. He said words like misunderstanding, like mutual, like love. I handed him a folder. Inside, bank statements, contracts, footage, his real name. "You're done," I said, calm, even. Police sirens arrived exactly on cue. I'd timed it that way. Theo went first. Charges stacked. His network collapsed when everyone realized he'd been sloppy. My wife didn't fight the divorce. She couldn't look at me, couldn't look at our daughter. I didn't scream, I didn't beg. I testified, I signed papers. I walked away with custody and silence. The house stayed the same. The Tuesdays stopped. Now, months later, I sit at the kitchen table watching my daughter draw again. No cars this time, just a house and 2 stick figures. She smiles at me like nothing bad ever happened. Maybe it didn't. Not for her. As for me, I don't regret what I did. I came back from the dark and found betrayal waiting, so I taught it something about consequences. Quietly, completely, and I slept just fine after that.